Today we're going to talk about casting the first stone. For judgment is without mercy to the one who has shown no mercy. Mercy triumphs over judgment. James 2:13. While Jesus was teaching in the temple in John 8:1-11, he was interrupted by a group of scribes and Pharisees who brought before him a woman they say was caught in adultery in the very act. John 8:2. Because they knew that the punishment for the crime was to be stoned to death, it seemed to be an open and shut case. A sin had clearly been committed and the woman needed to be condemned for it. However, Jesus responded to them, "Let him who is without sin cast the first stone," verse 7. Might appear to contradict the Apostle Paul's words in Romans 3:23, "For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." However, when Jesus said those words to the mob, he stooped down twice and wrote on the ground without saying a word, and they all left one by one. Why? Because Jesus challenged them to examine themselves for bringing this woman before him and the motive of their hearts. This woman would become the lesson and demonstrator of God's mercy that day. Jesus exposed the sin that is in all of us. As it is written, "There is none righteous, no, not one." Romans 3:10. And likewise, John wrote, "If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us." 1 John 1:8. Jesus was not saying only the faultless have the right to pass judgment upon others, because not one of us is. So what did Jesus mean when he said, "Let him who is without sin cast the first stone"? He wanted to expose the true motive of the accusers, which was not to bring justice, but instead trap Jesus, John 8:6. The law of Moses actually required that the adulterous woman and the man be stoned to death, but only the woman was brought before Jesus. Her accusers each walked away knowing that they too had sin in their lives and were deserving of stoning. Those who came to trap Jesus and the woman in shame left in shame. Jesus did not condemn her with guilt or sin. He showed her mercy instead and said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Verse 11. Jesus neither condemns nor overlooks her sins. He simply challenges her to sin no more. He did not just say, "Go and commit adultery no more," but rather, from this point in time, go and sin no more. That included all sin, which gave her the opportunity to start a new life. Though she was deserving of greater judgment, Jesus showed her mercy. We too have the same opportunity available before we judge and are tempted to cast stones at others. Let us be careful to examine our hearts too. God offers all people a chance to repent and begin a new transformed life. God bless.